This is Trailblazers Leagues, a temporary game mode where we complete tasks to unlock new areas, gain points to unlock powerful game altering relics, all for the ultimate end goal of Dragon Cup. This is my journey. There is level 99 crafting. That is the third 99 on the account. Very nice, and this is going to be a nice 99 because I can actually purchase the crafting cape. And I thought about this ahead of time. Got myself a brown apron that I can use here to get inside the crafting guild. And now I should be able to walk through the front door, getting 40 points. And I can also purchase a crafting cape, which is really nice because it is a unlimited teleport to the crafting guild, which will probably be my quickest teleport to a bank. And I think I'm going to put the cooking cape into the bank because they're identical in stats, but the crafting cape has a little bit more utility where I can instantly teleport with it. But that is the first 99 I've gained on 16 times experience. It was really nice. It was well over 30 mil XP per hour cutting emeralds, and I'm sure I'm going to get 50 mil crafting by the end of this. It's too good. Now I'm going to go on a bit of a questing binge here. I did put off doing some quests in the previous episode, basically because, well, I didn't have the 16 times experience, and I want to maximize the amount of experience I get for the quest. We're going to start it off with Tale of the Righteous, which is the Shazian favor quest, and that's going to get us up to 100% favor in every house. There is Tale of the Righteous done. We got the memoir page and the favor certificate. We use the favor certificate to get up to 100% favor, which gives us Friend of House Shazian. The statue is built. We can talk to Hosa here and claim an antique lamp. This normally gives 10,000 in any skill. But because we have 16 times XP, this is now going to be 160k experience, which gets us up to level 60 agility. As a whole, agility is going to be the hardest skill for us to train. So any lampable choice is probably going to go into agility. Grim Tales is probably one of the more powerful quests out there for completion on this league because they recently buffed the experience of all Master and Grandmaster quests, and this is like a very low level Master quest. So in the base game, you get 60,000 woodcutting, 25,000 agility and thieving, 15,000 herblore, 15,000 farming, and 5,000 hit points. Now remember, all these numbers are multiplied by 16, so I basically got 1,000,000 woodcutting experience and 400k agility and thieving experience. Level-wise, I got up to 69 herblore, 77 hit points, 69 agility, 89 thieving. That's a very nice surprise. 88 woodcutting, basically almost at level 90 for Redwoods. Very, very, very nice. Beneath Curse, Sands is complete. That gives us access to the Tombs of a Masket. It also gives us the Karis Partisan, which will be a good melee weapon for us in Tombs, because like we really don't have a good melee weapon right now. And then also a Circlet of Water, which can act as an unlimited water source in the desert, but the big reward is the 800k agility experience that got me all the way up to level 77 agility, which is going to allow me to complete a lot of tasks. Basically quested my way from 51 to 77 agility today. The additional agility levels let us complete 3 tasks. First of all, we can go past this jutting wall here for an 80-point task. I can also complete a lap of the Falador agility course for another 40 points. Unfortunately, there isn't one for the Paul of Nevich agility course. They didn't give us the task. I forgot you need the medium tier of the diary to cross this, but once we get the medium Karanja diary, we'll be able to get ourselves that task. In fact, I probably have all the requirements for the medium Karamja diary. I just need to go get the boat tuber and do Taibo One Eye Trio. That is the Spirit of the Elid task complete. That's a medium task, and it gives us prayer experience. I will always take prayer experience, getting us up to level 61 prayer. Also 87 combat, getting closer to that level 100 combat we need for the veteran boat at pest control. But I can also, once I lose a little bit of prayer points here, pray at the statue of Aladinus for another medium task, and that's also a desert diary task as well. Nice to knock out. That is enough questing for me. Don't want to burn out on that. That's the one downside with the desert is there are so many quests to complete. But from my Soul Wars adventure, I did get a full crystal key, so we can open up the crystal chest here in Taverley. Not only is that a medium task, but that also gave us our first Dragonstone on the account, and we got a hard task done for crafting a Dragonstone amulet. Now all we needed to do is enchant it with a cosmic rune. And there also is a task to charge the Amulet of Glory at the Heroes Guild, which now gives charges on the Amulet of Glory. But I actually want to get rid of these charges, as stupid as it sounds, because I want to have it be a thing where I can put it in my house. And in order to put it in your house, you have to have an uncharged glory. I think it's on the guild trophy space. We can put a mounted Ami of Glory of Ami. Glory of Ami. We can put a mounted Amulet of Glory. There we go. English is actually my first language, contrary to popular belief, which means we can go into our house and we can go to Edgeville, Karamja, Draenor, Alcarid, and that fills some holes because those were some tough places to go to. No shot. I got a curved bone from Gorax. Where is... I got a loop path and I can't find it. There it is. Oh no, I just died! What the fuck, right after I got that. No, I'm last destination my way in there. I'm picking that shit up right now. I will die again. I made a mistake and I wanted to actually keep the glory. So I decided to farm out another crystal key at the Gorax. It worked out pretty well. And we're going to get ourselves another Dragonstone. And it'll all make sense, but basically I want to mine some gems, and there's this very weird mechanic where if you have a charged Amulet of Glory, your ability to mine from gem rocks is insane in comparison with not. Picked up an inventory of jade and opal and red topaz because we do need to get some trading sticks for Taibo One-Eye cleanup, and I think this will be enough, but if not, we can always come back and get more opals and jades in the future. Especially with the shop restocking thing, like it goes pretty hard. There is 65 fishing, which is the requirement for Taibo One-Eye Trio, which is the quest that is holding us back from completing the Karamja medium and hard diary. So I guess I'll go complete that quest right now. Taibo One-Eye Trio is complete. We can trade with Djibouti here. We can offer to sell him gems, which he's going to give us a lot of trading sticks for. And we can also purchase a machete and also a full set of the villager's clothing. So we're going to sell one opal at a time. Now we can purchase one full set of a villager's color. We can put the 5 items on, and that gives us a medium task. Then we can immediately sell these 5 items back to him. You know, thank you for your work. And then we can purchase a red topaz machete. Not only is it a task to equip a red topaz machete, but it's going to be the best machete for Taibo One-Eye cleanup, which is the activity we're going to do to get the gout tuber, because the gout tuber is going to lead to a bunch of points. So we're going to be doing some Taibo One-Eye cleanup. We're going to gain favor at an insane rate because we have the 8 times. But all we do is we're going to hack this medium jungle, and every time we get an event, there's going to be a 4% chance that it is a gout tuber, and the gout tuber is what we're looking for. So we've already reached 100% favor. That was expected. But there's a chance of getting a gout tuber every time we get an event. That's like the spider coming, the tribesman coming. all that stuff, it's going to be a 4% chance every time one of those happens. So we should get the goat tuber very quickly. For example, that was just right there was a 4% chance of getting the goat tuber. And once we get it, we'll be able to finish both the Karamja medium and Karamja hard diaries. So that'll be very nice. I got my first Brutu victim here. I forget exactly what he needs to make himself better. But there is a task for wearing a matching tribal shield and mask. So if you get 2 of a singular Brutu victim, then you can get a task done. I don't think I necessarily grind specifically for that task, but if I happen to get the 2 tribal masks prior to getting the goat tuber, then that is definitely something I would go for. Very weird, but there happened to be 3 Bruto victims just stacked over here. I think someone was here before, but it looks like this Bruto victim is untagged. So I should get the second tribal mask drop from it, and then all I need, I think, is a little bit of snake skin. Yep, I got the second tribal mask, so that's a load off my back for the future, and I can just focus on getting this goat tuber. Oh, there it is! I got the goat tuber. I think I just used the spade on the goat tuber plant. And now I have a goat tuber in the inventory, and I've already done this on the main game, so I have my left click set to use instead of eat. So I believe all we need to do is talk to South the Dock over here. Yes, I'd like to get a machete. And we want an opal machete. It's going to cost us the opal machete, 1 goat tuber plant, and that's going to be part of the medium diary complete. And I think all we do is use the hammer there. And now we have a Bruto Shield 10 and a Tribal Mask. Now we have a matching Tribal Mask and Bruto Shield. Unsure if we need to keep these for anything in the future. I think this is... No, I have the Tome of Fire for my shield. It's probably useless. And I can get another one if I really need to, so I will drop those items. But let's complete the Karamja medium and hard diary now. That is the hard diary complete as well. And now we can go to Brimhaven and claim both the lamp for the hard and a medium diary, and that should be a nice boatload of agility experience. It might even get me up to level 80 agility here, which would be pretty nice to see the round number. We're getting inching that much closer to 1800 total and the unlimited last recall. The first lamp is 80,000 experience and agility, and the lamp after is 160,000. Coming up to 78, a little bit lower than I thought I was going to get. But that does mean that we're almost done the Karamja diary. We just need to get one more task, which is the double nature runes requiring 91 rune crafting. That is level 90 woodcutting. That is level 90 woodcutting from the Cilioseps, which means I'm done here because I can now chop redwood trees. If we look at the task list, there is so much for redwood logs. I need to chop 200 redwood logs. I need to chop 500 redwood logs. I need to fletch a redwood shield, fletch 250 of those logs into arrow shafts, and burn 200 redwood logs. I'll be pretty busy at the AFK-ness that is redwood logs. I've been very happy with my Cilioseps, but I am done here, especially because I have enough fossils to complete the Varrock Museum. You really only need like 55 large fossils, and then by the time you get that, you'll have enough mediums and small. Definitely loving the 5 and 8 times fossil chance. Redwood logs are going to be a great AFK for editing because each one of these little slits here lasts for about like 4.5 minutes. So I can just chop away. I think these 500 logs are going to get me to like 95-ish. Editing is complete, and I actually ended up getting the fletching level to be able to make a redwood shield. So that should be another task, a hard task, and then I can go back to making these arrow shafts. Definitely will get more than enough arrow shafts than I need by the end of this. Just working on the rogue's outfit, and I got 79 agility, which got me to a total level of 1800. The thing about 1800 total, it means that last recall is now unlimited. Well, there's no cooldown on it, so I can last recall back to wherever I'm going 10 seconds later, recall again. It's going to be great, and the fact that I don't have Banker's Note means that a lot of skilling methods are now open with the 0 cooldown last recall. One that really comes to mind is rune crafting. But I'm going to keep grinding out this rogue's outfit. I think it's worth it for the points, especially because we get boosted rates here. That is going to be the end of the rogue's outfit. It probably took me about half an hour to get. And I went pretty unlucky, so I think this is definitely something worth grinding out, especially if you get Scarnia late when you get like 80 thieving or something. But the full rogue's outfit has been equipped. Its set effect is that you get a 100% chance of double loot from pickpocketing. If I have like one piece off like this, it's 80%, but with the full set, it's 100%. And this is going to be nice for all the remaining thieving tasks I have to do. Pickpocketed the Menafite Thug 50 times. You have to use the blackjack to do it, so even like the trickster people who are over there are unable to do the task that way. But that is 90 thieving as well, which allows me to do the next thieving task. The next thieving task is being able to pickpocket from Jazars. We need to get ourselves a diamond from here, which I think is about a 1 in 100-ish drop. There we go. Didn't take too long. 200 points for that one. That's an elite task. That's a very easy elite task. Diamond has been obtained, and we're almost up to 91 thieving, and I'm just going to go to Pyramid Plunder to grind that out. There's a task for 25 runs at the end. I think if I do all that, I might even get to 99 very quickly. Got myself level 91 thieving, which allows me to go down to the next floor now. Perfectly timed, got 91 thieving just as I picked the last urn in room number 7. I have just enough time to loot the Grand Hallowed Coffin. And that is a hard task to loot room 8 of Pyramid Plunder once. And we'll also push the mummy. See what these urns give. Each urn gives 13.2k. That's not too shabby. If we look up Plunder, there is a hard task for 25 times, an elite task for 75 times, and another elite task for 150 times. I probably will complete all of this because these tasks are the best way for me to get my thieving experience up. Oh, there it is. We got the Pharaoh Scepter. Got kicked out early, so I can't look at my XP. But there is a task to teleport to Toa with the Pharaoh Scepter. I think now I can basically ignore the Grand Chest, and I can just do runs through on PP. And I can go all the way to the final room and do the runs there. So I'm going to see how much time that takes, and I'll determine whether I want to loot the urns in the final room. So I got to the final room with 230 left, and I had the option to leave, but I thought I'd test out to see whether looting these urns are going to be worth it. It looks like I'm going to get a total of about like 180, 190k experience, and it's going to take about 2 minutes to do. So you can roughly peg that out at like 5 to 6 mil XP per hour. And I don't think I have a method that's going to get more than 5 to 6 mil XP per hour. So because I'm already coming in here to get the urns, I might as well also do the thieving at the same time. Oh, that's funny. I got my second Pharaoh Scepter. I wonder how many of these I'm going to get by the time I'm done here. I got myself up to level 97 thieving. I could continue and go all the way up to 99 and do another hour, and I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. You know, you're so close to 99, and you might as well just grind it out. But I'm happy that task is done. There are 2 tasks more for 75 and 150 times, and I think I definitely will do those in the future. Just not right now, because an entire day of Pyramid Plunder does not seem like something I want to do right now. There is level 99 thieving. We're able to purchase the Thieving Cape, and it's actually a skill cape that is in our area. So that'll be really nice to get, and it's also a skill cape that provides a buff to us. The Thieving skill cape, when you have it equipped, provides a flat 10% increase to thieving success rate. which may open up an opportunity to have a 100% success rate on some NPCs, which may give more XP per hour than this Pyramid Plunder method, which was about just short of 3 million XP per hour. She's giving us a pie, so I'm going to say bye-bye. But that was a successful start to Pyramid Plunder. I will eventually go back for the 75 task at least. Maybe I won't do the 150 task. That just kind of depends on how the points are going. But I did do 250 runs on Shattered Relics, so I'm probably going to eventually do that task. One thing I want to do is I want to go do Pest Control, but there is a reward from Pest Control, or there's a reward for the Combat Achievement Diary, where you get 1 additional commendation point from successful pest control games. It has some tasks that are marked off as hard. If we look at them, getting 5 kills is 3 points. Finishing off with a special attack is 3 points. Killing all the flowers within 5 seconds, that's like 9 points. Very easy there. I can do 1 kill without prayer. And maybe I'll be able to get a speed kill of 48 seconds or 36 seconds, but I might need better gear for that. But we can start off by planting the Hespori, and then you attempt to harvest it. And we're also lucky in the fact that with Farmer's Fortune, it grows immediately. So we'll pot up, we'll put on our prayer, and we are ready to fight the Hespori, and we just do what we do in the main game. And it's nice because normally you kill these with darts, but because we're using a 2-tick rune crossbow, we can just attack Hespori this way. And that is the first Hespori kill, and we got a 53-second kill there. So I think we may be able to get lucky enough to get a sub 48 second. We got Addis Seed and Teak Seeds, and it looks like Farmer's Fortune duplicates these drops as well. I think we got the sub 48 second there. That one felt a lot faster. Yeah, we got a 46 second kill, so that is a elite combat task, but it's also a hard task to get 1 speed task, and also I've completed a total of 10 combat achievements, so that got me a medium task, just a lot there. And we got another Addis Seed and Willow Seeds. I'm hoping that we can actually get magics from here, because it's reasonably like good chance to get a magic seed from Hespori. There is the triple bottomless compost bucket. It's funny that you get 3 of them because it is a triple drop, but we'll go ahead and drop these 2 and keep the 1. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep them just for a potential collection. But let's go ahead and finish off the rest of these Hespori kills. Finished off all my Hespori seeds, got up to 15 kills. Not too shabby, and I actually got white lilies on the very last drop, which is really nice because that means if I do any future farming contracts, I will have white lily seeds. Now there is a task to plant a anima seed, and I'm gonna go ahead and plant an Addis seed because the Addis seed increases the yield of all of our crops, and it is a hard task to plant that. That's effectively a task for killing a Hespori. In order to get the last couple points I need to get the easy combat tier, I'm going to go ahead and kill Obor here. Should be a very, very easy kill. And that should get us the final tasks. Oh, and look, I got another giant key. And we're back at Pest Control. There have been some rumblings that the game is going to be nerfed a little bit, just in the same way that Soul Wars was, where people were just we're comboing the XP multiplier and the minigame multiplier together. So we're gonna come here and try to get that done. That is 1,000 Void Knight points obtained, and I think that may be enough to get my combat level up to 100. Let's see what we can pull out here. So I'm gonna exchange 100 points at a time, starting with attack experience. And I got 400k there, getting me to 72 attack. Now we'll do that again. 76, 80, and now we do the same thing on the strength side. 100 on strength, getting 554k every time we click that, and we'll do 100 strength one more time, getting us up to level 81. Our combat level is 96 right now. We're very close to 100. In fact, my range level now doesn't even matter, but I can put a couple more points into defense. That got me to 72. We're now at 97. And I think I can put the rest of the points into prayer, and that should get us up there. All right, I'm going to put the final tally into defense to bring my defense level up to 76. And oh, I'm so close. I need 1 attack and strength, 1 defense or hit point. Oh, I'm 21k hit points away. 76 attack, 91 combat, 80 attack, 92 combat, 75 strength, 94 combat, 81 strength, 70 prayer, 76 defense, 99 combat. There is the 80 hit points, which is going to get us the 100 combat, so we can now move on to the veteran boat. The veteran boat actually gives some tasks as well, so that'll be nice alongside all this prayer XP we're banking. All right, we completed a veteran game of pest control, and the Void Knight ended with above 180 HP. So we completed both of those tasks, 2 hard tasks. But I am going to go back to the intermediate boat. There just aren't enough players currently up at the highest level in order to get games done at the quickest speed. So there are games running on 473 for the veteran boat, which means I can now get 48 points a game, making it this take 20% less time. So that's going to be super beneficial. I'm now getting well over 1,000 per hour. So that's going to be our last veteran boat for a while. I have 3,136 Void Knight commendation points, and I think I did the math correctly, and this is going to be 99 prayer banked. I'm going to add my prayer experience to the canvas, and I'm going to reset it all, and let's see exactly how the prayer is going to go. So I'm going to buy 100 points at a time. First time I got 253 K experience. Now we're going to go all the way through. As my level goes up, I will also gain more experience each time. And hopefully my math didn't fail me, and I will get to level 99 here. That is level 99 prayer, and I've gained 510 million XP per hour and 12.5 million prayer experience gained. I have now reached level 99 prayer, which allows me to purchase the prayer cape. That is level 99 prayer. On top of that, the combat level got up to 103. In terms of league points, we're up to 18.7k, encroaching on that 20k. And I think tomorrow I may be able to get all the way up to tier 8. But that's going to do it for this video. I hope you see just the power of pest control and how good it can be with the 8 times minigame points and the 6 times XP working together. So effectively, it's 128 times experience. And I just gained 13 mil experience in essentially a couple minutes. Though I will say it did take me about 3 hours of games to bank it, maybe 4 hours in total. Somewhere in that 3 to 4 hour range to go from 60 prayer all the way up to 99. It's going to be really beneficial for all the PVM I'm going to do very shortly. And I also got my off-style combats of attack and strength up to 80 as well. Big moves for the account.